Hello, this is the video review for Transformers Beast Hunters, Predicons Rising, Transformers Prime, Target exclusive, Smokescreen, and Cindersor. Both of these are repaints of prior Cyberverse figures, but what's really nice about these two is Smokescreen is in his G1 colors, and Cindersor is a repaint of one of the legs to build Abominus. And it's the one that I don't have, so I can't. Rippersnapper, I believe, is his name. And it's the one that I don't have, so I can always use him to complete Abominus. Here's the packaging. Nah, it's the typical blue packaging. It's got Predicons. It's got the tech specs on this side and the tech specs on this side. This is a dual language, multi-language one, so there's less writing. But it's pretty cool. It shows them both there. Okay, now on to the figures. I'm going to take a look at this guy first, Smokescreen. Smokescreen was originally the first one released, number 1, and that was in his gray color mode, so more of the blue streaky color. This one here is more on that line than it is the Prowl, because the Prowl is the same mold too with a few different tweaks. He comes with, instead of the Justice Hammer like Prowl, he comes with this blade gun thing, which can be held in many different ways. I'm not going to go through that since I've done that in other reviews. You can hold it like a sword. You can hold it. I will show you that mold, or that mode. Sword mode, which is kind of cool. Kind of like sword mode. Alright, well, let's look at the articulation. It's the same as the one on Prowl and their previous Smokescreen. He has foot articulation due mostly to transformation. He has ball jointed hip on both legs. He has double ratcheting arms due to transformation and a ball joint on each shoulder here. Also, depending on how you have these two things, you can make his arms longer, bigger, however you want to do it. Now this piece here, that's supposed to be more like that. It's not a whole lot of articulation because of this back piece here, but that's needed for the car mode. Okay, the first thing you do to transform this guy is, I always start with the most difficult part, which is the arms. I basically just kind of stick the arms back up above this way, and again the same way up above. And we got to come along here, and this piece is attached right here. So you kind of want to gently pull like so, which will cover the head like so. He's locked in place. Okay, then you want to take, next we're going to work on these arms. The doors shut like so, and then the arms have to be put a certain way so that they can, like so. Incoming, quick turn, and pegged into place. I must say that this one is a lot smoother than the Prowl version, because I had a real hard time with that one. These lock like this, peg in together like that, and then this part here comes down, and these all peg in like that. Very sweet looking alt mode, just screams G1 all the way around. Very nice. And this weapon can fit on the top of the car, like so, or those that prefer on like this. And then there's two side ports, one here and one on this side. So if you have a bunch of the extra weapons laying around, especially when Abominus is in his mode, you can maybe use some to do that with. But just for the review for now, we're going to stick it on top of the hood. So he rolls really well. Nice Autobot sign right here. For the little wheels, they're pretty detailed, even down to the like hubcaps. Very nice. Number 38. Grill is very molded really well. The back grill is fantastic. And not much robot kibble. Really hidden. Very nice. So that's a very nice version of him. Let's put him off to the side. Now, here is Cindersor. I don't know for sure whether he's actually in the film or not. I haven't seen the film all the way through yet. But, yeah, he is a remold, recolor of Ripper Snapper. And Ripper Snapper's biggest problem, comes with this bow thing, is this, he got the same problem as this guy. The head just doesn't want to stay on. The head kind of clips on right here and it pops off. And not too friendly. Let's see, let's take a look at the articulation on this guy. Well, he's got like a swivel ball. Well, he's got a swivel right here to go back and forth. He's got a ball joint arm. His head moves a little bit back and forth, but I wouldn't push your luck on that because it falls out so easily. Then down here, he's got leg articulation, a ball joint here at the hip. And he's got foot articulation right here. Right, there's his foot right there. Same on this side. Now, as far as transformation goes, pretty simple. I'm going to try to do this without the head falling out, but it'll probably fall out. It's just the way this thing is. So the first thing that I always do when it comes to this figure is just kind of take these two pieces like so. Kind of have them out like this. Put this one kind of like this, just to get them out of the way, because when it comes to this headpiece, it can be confusing. And you kind of want to take this and pull this out, and then pull this out, because this you see it's held together by a very flimsy piece of plastic right there. One false swoop, and literally that's history. So you want to take this head, and you want to push it like so. So it's kind of out of the way. Then you want to come back and push this. Attach this like this. And then you want to take the legs like so and turn them this way. Like so. And then over here, you're going to take this piece here, like so, turn this like that, fold this forms the head. Okay. Here we go. Praying that this head here does not fall out. And as you can see, there's pins right there, and then if this is done right, it's supposed to peg in like so. And it kind of turns him into a small little, I don't know why this is like the way it is. Oh, I see. Alright. Kind of like so. Not the greatest transformer I've seen in my lifetime. But that's Cindersor. And then you can take this thing right here, and there's a couple of different ports. Let's see. Right here. This is probably the best place to put it. Right on the leg right here, like so. If we look on the directions, where did I put the directions? Seems to, no, wait a second. Okay, we have something wrong here. Oh, I see. All right. This piece right here folds up to form the chest, like that. And then this piece right here becomes tail. And all this, and there goes the head. And then you just take the head and kind of snap it back into place like so. There we go. Just like that. And that is Cindersor and Smokescreen. This is a great little set. It's a little bit, well, that's not pricey because you actually get both these guys for $10. And you'd probably have to pay $6 for these separately. The purple figure, it suffers from horrendous mold degradation, or however you say that word, degradation. This one, however, does not. This feels like this was the original mold. I don't know why that is, but it feels like a first mold transformation. Ripper Snapper, who I don't have, I'm hoping isn't as flimsy as this guy. However, I don't want to knock this guy completely because I love his colors. Purple is my favorite color, especially, you know, when the Decepticons. So the color is really great. It's just a question of whether or not the mold is better or not. And see, this, I can't even get this head to close properly. But all in all, it's a really good set. Try to get this on sale. Target had these on sale for a while. And then they had a $3 coupon going around. So it brought the set from $9.99 or $9.49 down to, like, you know, $7 or $6. It's just a better deal that way. But they're definitely nice to add to the collection, especially if you have all the other of the Abominus figures that build Abominus. This is nice to have just in case you want a separate leg. Or if you're like me and you don't have Ripper Snapper. But it's a good set. It's just that the Smokescreen is a better figure than this one is. That's just what I think. So I'd rate this, if you want to rate them individually, I give Smokescreen a 10, and poor little Cindersor gets a 6. But as a complete set, it's about an 8 out of 10. Balances out. This is Transy7272 signing off.